What's up, YouTube? Henry Soup Lover back today again for another YouTube video. Today we are going to be showing ways that you can make custom weapons and blasters for your Mandalorians, clone troopers, stormtroopers, and any mercenaries. Anything you want to use them for. We are also gonna be showing how to make a jetpack, a shield, like a riot shield, and a backpack sort of thing. So let's get right into the video. Alright, so first things first, we're going to show the the blasters and stuff for the Mandalorians. So for Din Djarin, I changed his pistol ever so slightly just by putting a little hand onto his pistol. It just makes it look like it's like it could be used as like a cooling cell, so it could shoot more before having to being overheated, I guess. So that's something I added. And then you're able to make a really simple spear with just pieces from the set. We're going to be showing how to do that. There's this super cool long-range heavy blaster, like medium to long-range blaster, for this Mandalorian. Gonna show a simple way to make that. And then for this guy, I'm going to show how to make this super cool scythe and a jetpack. So yeah, let's get right into the Mandalorians. So for the spear, it's super simple assembly. So yeah, let's really all it is we're just gonna take this piece. There are two pieces that are on the ship of this piece in the set that Din Djarin came in. That set being the his new starfighter, the Naboo starfighter. I think it's an N1 starfighter. But this piece is on the both the backs of the engines on it. But it kind of also looks like a spear point of sorts. So we're gonna use that. A handle piece that was one of the extra pieces for the darksaber that came with the set, and the blade of the darksaber. So, here's how we do it. So then we're just gonna grab that little spear of his, slap it into his hand, and now you have a simple way to make a brick-built spear. So, you could even have him have that with the darksaber before the spear is melted down into Grogu's chest armor. So, yeah, that's how you make the spear. Next thing we're gonna do is this Mandalorian who was in the Mandalorian battle pack, or it wasn't really a battle pack. That Mandalorian set that had the 4 Mandalorians and the little speeder thing. I made him this little scythe, which is pretty cool, very simple. Show how to make that, and as well a jetpack. So yeah, So we're gonna start with the jetpack. The way I did that, just popped that off. This is what he was before. What I did is I took this piece from one of the Lightyear sets that my little brother gave me. It's like a nice armor piece, and on the back there's two studs. I just took one of these pieces that are sometimes used for like handles on carts in some of the Lego City sets, and they're also used as like blasters on the front of a ship. So I just took two of these little clip piece, not really clip pieces, but these Technic pieces, and I just slid them on, and then I just put that on these two studs, and then that's the jetpack and extra bit of armor done. So I just put that on there and pop his head back on, and then that's it. For this little scythe, I just took this black kind of like rod piece, and I took one of these pieces from, it was an extra piece in one of the other Mandalorian sets with like the Tusken Raiders. They had it on one of their like weapons. So I just take that and I put it forming basically like a long T almost. And then I took one of these teeth pieces and just slid that in there. And then that's the scythe. Super simple build. Just put it in his hand, and now he has a super nice scythe to go with his jetpack. For this guy's jetpack, for this guy's blaster, super simple build, I just took one of the nice Lego blasters, not this little stud shooters that they started adding, these ones, and then one of the old binocular pieces, and another tooth. And I just took that blaster, put the binoculars on the end like this, and then I put that tooth in like that, and then it looks like a powerful medium to long range blaster. Next thing we're going to do is these clones. I gave this one a minigun, which is the same minigun that you guys saw in me reviewing that Lego Battle Pack. I gave this clone this medic backpack sort of thing. I think it looks pretty good. I'll show you how to make that super simply. And then this clone, I gave him a Riot shield. So, let's see how to make them. So, for the minigun, I just took one of these little pistol pieces, flipped it upside down, took a 1x1 stud with a hole in the center. Sorry I didn't have any other colors than yellow, but it's the piece that matters, not the color. So we just kind of slide that on there, almost touching the like the trigger thing, and then take another one, same thing like that. Then I take one of these pieces and I put it right there just like that. You could do it the other way if you wanted to make a left-handed minigun, but I'm making it for them to operate with the right hand. I take one of these pieces, put it in just like that. Then I take one of these Technic pieces and slide it on right there. Then I take one of these axle 1x1 pieces, or it's like a 1x1 stud, but instead of a circular hole, it's an axle. And it works nice for this because of that ridge it's got. And that's the minigun. For this riot shield, it's a bit more complicated. What I did is here's the riot shield, and I'll show you how to make it. So the way I made it is I took a 1x3 brick, and then I took a 1x1 stud, put that on there, and then a 1x2 plate. Just put that on right beside it, so it's got a bit of a texture. You don't have to do this. You could just use a 1x1 plate instead of a 1x1 stud. But I just think stud looks better for the detail. 1x3 plate in any color. Oh yeah, all this could be whatever color you want. It's just what I had on hand. Put that on top. Then take one of these 1x1 cylinders, put that there, and then another one there with the gap in the middle. Set that aside for a second. Take one of these pieces, put the stud facing on the side opposite of where the stud is, so it's sticking into the anti-stud. Then take one of these T pieces, slide it into there, and then you could just put that right on there, just like that. A 1x3 plate again, put that on, and then another 1x3 plate, put that on, and then that's the shield. There is a very, very simple riot shield that you could have them carry. You could plant it down and use it as cover. Yeah. Oh, just something to mention. This is much better if you have a plate you could use for that, but I didn't, so I just used a tile right there instead of a plate. But all I had was a plate. So for the little medic bag, all I did is I took one of these 1x2 clip pieces, and I took this piece, just put it right there like that, and I took the one of these pieces. I got it from the heavy troopers in the that 501st battle pack, or no, that 501st clone troopers set with the cannon, and I put that just right there like that. And then I took a 1x1 blue 1x1 blue plate and just stuck it right on there. A 1x1 black slope, like a wedge piece, and stuck it right there. And then I took a 1x1 red stud, put it there to kind of signify that this is a or no, don't stick it there. Stick it right there, just to signify that it is a medic. But if you don't want to use that, that's fine, and he could just be it could just be a backpack. And then you set that there. Then it's done. You just put it on the clone trooper or whatever. Put it on. And now you have a medic. To go heal the soldiers who are dying on the battlefield. So, yep. Let's move on to the Empire. So, for this blaster, super simple blaster, I gave it to this stormtrooper. I was originally gonna have him as like a special forces kind of unit, which is what this blaster kind of looks like, but you could use it for anything. And let me show you how to make it. So, I just took another one of these blasters, and I took a golden 1x1 stud and just slid it on like that. Actually, nope. You slide it on like that with the stud facing out, with the stud part of the stud facing outwards. You take one of these newer pieces where it's a 1x1 stud, but with a little rod sticking out of it, and I just put that on there just like that. You could leave it like this, it looks pretty good, but I decided to add another 1x1 stud, slide it on the end there, and it's a nice little blaster. Then I have one more blaster, where the way I made it is it's just another one of these blasters, binocular piece, and a hand. Just put it on like that, sort of how it was for that Mandalorian that I showed. And then the little hand, just put it on right like that. I think it looks like a pretty cool blaster. And yeah. So that's how you can make some different weapons and blasters and shields, jetpacks in a bag. A little spear, a scythe and a jetpack, nice blaster, a medic bag, a riot shield, a minigun, a kind of like it looks like a fast shooting blaster, and then I don't really know, this could be anything. Yeah. That was my video. See you guys in the next video. Goodbye, YouTube.